So the very first drill that we're gonna be doing is a warm-up to help you improve your lateral footwork. When we talk about moving laterally, especially that's gonna happen most of the time when we're already up at the no volley zone or at the kitchen, and we want to be moving laterally along this kitchen line. So one of the things that we want to think about when we're moving laterally is how we actually step. So we know that we want to be lunging sideways to get to that ball, but in pickleball, instead of moving with our outside foot towards where we want to go, we actually want to build the habit of moving with our inside foot and then out. So if we can develop this shuffle step, that's going to help us move laterally much quicker. This is a very simple warm-up drill just to get us started moving laterally. And all you guys are going to be doing is dinking the ball back and forth, moving along this kitchen line as you dink. So one of the things you guys are both doing really well, but we also want you guys watching at home to know about is there's a very clear footwork pattern in pickleball. So the pattern is we don't move when we're hitting the ball, right? And we don't move when our opponents are hitting the ball, or our partners in this case. We move when the ball's in the air, okay? And that's really just broken down. That's a really simplified way to think about how do we move in pickleball. Don't move when you hit. We're set, we're balanced, we're in position. We don't move when our opponents are hitting because we're watching what they're doing. But as soon as that ball has left and our follow through is finished, now we're gonna move while it's in the air. And we wanna be moving pretty much after every single shot. And even though it's not gonna be a lot, we need to stay on the balls of our feet. The other thing I want you guys to do when you do this one more time, don't be afraid to switch between your forehand and your backhand, right? You're a little bit stuck hitting only backhand volleys, but there's times we need to hit that forehand volley as well. The improvement there was a combination of things, but one of them was that you actually were bending a little bit more and you were set when you were hitting that ball, right? So the timing on your footwork improved and you were stopping when you guys were hitting. Now we're gonna come up and we're only gonna do half of our court here. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate it with Damien. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna dink, okay? But we're gonna dink cross court line. We're gonna keep this pattern, this figure 8 pattern, stepping from side to side, all right? Good, now this one we're really working on our shuffle step. Making sure we set when we hit, we move when it's in the air. Good. Nice job there, right? So really working on that shuffle to either side. We've got to be able to move both directions, right?